Etsy sellers, welcome back to my channel. Now, I want to take you inside the Etsy platform. I want to show you a few things, a few eye-opening things about sellers on the platform. I know lots of you worry about competition. It's too saturated. There's too many people selling stuff. Yeah, there's loads of people selling on Etsy, but I'm going to take you in to the platform and we're going to look at some products together, and I'm going to show you what's going on really and how there are huge gaps in terms of the quality that's being shown versus the quality that you can produce. And remember, before we jump into Etsy, there's a QR code coming up on your screen now. The 7-day free trial for my academy is on. If you want to learn with me in a private group learning space, 7-day free trial is on. Scan the QR code with your phone camera. The URL, the address to sign up, will also be in the video description. I'll tell you more about that later. But let's get into Etsy, and I'm going to show you the weaknesses that are everywhere from sellers on the platform. Let's go. Okay, welcome to the Etsy marketplace, and with the help of my trusty digital marker pen, I'm going to show you how, even though there are millions of sellers on Etsy, the standards to beat to get people to click on your listings are not high. And I'm going to prove this by using incredibly high competition keywords to show you what is being shown to customers and the problems that these listings, these images have. It's unbelievable. So let's just start. I'm going to do a few today so that hopefully it interests more of you. So we're going to start with jewelry. Okay, I literally just typed jewelry. That's an extremely vague keyword, right? Loads of competition. And this is what we get presented with. Now, there's going to be lots of popular now, lots of bestsellers because it's such a broad keyword. But, you know, if we just look right here at the top, this listing here, this right in the top, okay, look how poor the photo is. That's a primary listing image. It's dull, it's washed out, it's got shadows. We're not clear what's going on with this listing. How many watch bracelets are we getting here? 1, 4, who knows? I don't know. But this is right at the top of search. And if you look here, right next door, so this is the next listing to it, this one here. The photography is so poor. You've got a grey background with silver jewellery. Nothing stands out here. Everything is blending into each other. We've got shadows, we've got sunlight, right? The competition standard for this incredibly generic search term is so weak. Look at this one here. No idea about context. We don't know how big that necklace is or how small. It needs to be on a neckline. We've got no idea. Could be big, could be small. We don't know. Look at this one here. This circle pendant. What we need to see with jewellery is we need to see it on a neckline. We need to see what this looks like on a model. It's impossible. You are being asked questions by presenting listings like this. We don't want customers asking questions. Do you see? If you're asking questions, you're not buying. You're not buying, right? What we want to see, something better. If you've got an earring like this, is show it on an ear, right? This is better. Because now we can see the product in situ, in context. One of the most basic things, guys, you've got to do is present your listings in context. This is jewellery, but look how many listings don't go anywhere near a human being. Look, it's incredible. They're just photographed on tables. Do you see how the standard is easy to beat? Let's look at something else. I want to keep the interest level high here. So let's move on. Let's do home decor, right? Home decor. I know loads of you sell home decor. Let's have a look. Let's see what you've got to beat here. Really big search term. We should be seeing the best of the best for a keyword like home decor, right? And, you know, we get things like this. This is so confusing. This is so confusing. What are you buying? How many? I don't know. Do you know? Really, really, really poor photography. Let's keep going. Let's look further down. Here, what's this? When you see that, what is that? And I know it plays a video, right? But we don't want customers asking questions of our listings. I haven't got a clue what this is. Yes, if I hover over it and play the video, right, oh, okay, it's a small door. You know, okay, it's a small door, right? But as presented, I've got no idea what this is. And here's another one for you guys. Don't present art on floors, right? Don't put art on floors. Nobody puts art on floors, or very few people. It needs to be on a wall, on a mantelpiece, somewhere where the art goes. You need to connect the customer to your products by having the photographs in situ, in context. Let's look a little bit further and just see what else there is. Again, paint art on the floor. Really dull mock-up here. You know, it's on a dull grey wall. That's not attracting anyone. It's too dark, dull. There's no life in that whatsoever. You see? Do you see how easy it is to beat this? You can beat this standard. Let's look at something else, right? Let's go to funny t-shirts. I'm really trying to get a lot of different niches covered in this video, so hopefully it includes something that you sell as well. Let's look at funny t-shirts, right? This is so competitive. Millions of products in here, right? And yet we get basic flat lay like that, right? Like this, here, not even a complete image, it's just cut off. And let me just tell you something that you probably don't know. You might say, yes, but Nick, look at the sales, look at the sales, when you say the photography's bad, right? Look at the sales, this one here, right? If you go and look at the store, you will see they've either been around for ages or they've got thousands of listings, right? There's always a reason why you see these numbers. This is lazy. This is so lazy. Just flat lays like this. You need to put effort in. You need decent mock-ups, preferably on models, so people can see what the t-shirt's all about and make it in context. Don't just use a random model. If it's a sort of a surfing t-shirt or a beach t-shirt, get a model on a beach, right? You can get mock-ups for this now. You can create these. All right, let's keep going. Let's look at clip art. I know loads of you sell clip art. Should we have a look at that and see what's going on with clip art? Let's get the pen ready. Right, so I've just typed clip art, so I'm expecting really good quality here. Let's have a look. Do you see how hard it is to understand what some of these are? Look at this one over here. Really difficult to understand. You've got to be clearer with what you're doing so that people understand what they're buying. This is a little bit better. That's quite nice. I like that. That's a better effort. This is a nice mock-up. But so many are hard to understand. I'm just showing you that to show you a good one, so it's not all bad. That's quite nice as well, but you can't read. You see, you can't read that. I cannot read that. I just can't read that. You need to be able to read what it is you're selling. So when you do your primary thumbnails for digital listings, you've got to know what you're buying, and it's got to be easy to read. Like that looks really nice, but how hard is that to read? And small. Okay, it says sort of Easter Carrot Cottage, yeah, but I can't read the bottom bit. And as a customer, I'm moving on, and here this one doesn't even explain what's in it. It's just a picture of what looks like a bear or something. I don't even know what that is, right? So do you see, even though clip art, it's got millions of products, but it's so easy to rise above most of the competition, right? Let me just show you, right? Let me just show you how, what we've got here. Okay, let's just reduce the size a bit here. Let's get a few more listings in, right? And I'll go in a little bit so it's not too small. Okay, right? You can beat that one. You can beat that one. That one. That one because it's too small. This one's too small. You can't read it. You can't read it. That one's okay. You can read that one. You can actually see it. This one's not too bad. You can see it. right? So you've got to be objective about this. You know, yes, there's lots of competition, but so many people aren't even describing, you know, look, I haven't got a clue what that is or what that is. Is it 1? Is it 10? Is it 100? I have no idea what I'm buying. Yes, you can read that, but people don't read this stuff. If they're on phones and tablets, they're whisking through, scroll, scroll, scroll. If you don't grab someone straight away with something like, where was it? Something like that one there, so we know what's going on, right? Or something like this one, so we know what's going on. That's not that great, but at least you can see what it is, right? You're missing out. So I've just done, was it four different niche areas and shown you how bad and how poor the competition images are. And you can beat all this. Let me know if you like this style of video. I want to do more content around Etsy. Let me know if this worked for you. And also, right now, guys, the free trial for my academy is on. Okay, the QR code's up on the screen. The link is in the description. If you want to work with me, 7-day free trial to my academy, private group learning to help you succeed on Etsy. It's a no-brainer. You can't lose. Sign up. I'll see you in there. Cheers.